Everybody, welcome to another episode of Amy's Awesome Adventure. And this episode of Amy's Awesome Adventure is a little bit different because it's a new collab. And this collab is about Disney, and rather than showing items or showing items or opening a box, we're going to talk a little bit about different Disney movies. And this is an idea that was decided by Vicky over at Vicky's Tigger Tales. And she came up with this idea. She said, every other week, we're going to, twice a month. So I guess that is every other week. She's going to pick a movie, and we needed to choose either our 5 top characters or songs or quotes from the movie and talk a little bit about why they're our favorite and just have a little discussion about Disney. And this collab is called Diving into Disney. So, and as you probably saw from the thumbnail, this time we're talking about the movie Dumbo. And for me, I went back and I rewatched the movie because I wanted to get some of the names of the songs. So if you see me looking down, that's what I'm doing, is I'm just kind of looking down at my notes, talking about the songs. And I didn't put these songs in any particular order. I just picked, a few of them that I want to talk about. The first song that I believe it's called the Stork Song. And it's in the very beginning of the movie. And it's when the storks are bringing the babies to the mothers that are expecting. And what I like about it is that it shows a peaceful way of how babies were delivered, and it's following the same. I mean, you have to understand this movie was made in 1942 originally. So that's what people told their children, was babies were brought by the stork. And so I think it's kind of great that they carried this over into the movie. But what makes this movie special for me is the fact that it focuses on, for those of you who, I'm sure we all know the story of Dumbo, but the fact that Dumbo was different and he wasn't accepted for being different. But he had a mother who didn't, she nurtured the fact that he was different. And she told him, it's okay to be different. And she fought for him, even at her own expense. And so that brings me to my second song, Baby Mine. Because, Baby Mine really shows that relationship between Dumbo and his mom. And that was the kind of relationship that I had with my mother, because my mother was a single mother. And so that's the closeness that my mother and I had. So that was special then. But what's really special now, and what's wonderful that I get to see, a lot of you know Michelle and Princess Adrian from Raising a Disney Princess. And Michelle tells a story of when Princess Adrian first started talking, she called Michelle Princess Jumbo, or Mrs. Jumbo. And the first time Michelle took that in the wrong way. But then she realized the reason that she called her that was because that's how Princess Adrian saw Michelle. And I've been over to their house, and they'll put on that song, and the two of them will sing it together. And it brings me to tears.
And honestly...
And it's even tearing me now talking about it.
And honestly, it is probably the most beautiful thing I have ever seen.
Yeah, it is the most beautiful thing. And to add to that, I also have to mention Vicky from Vicky's Tigger Tales. On a video that she did, first of all, Vicky has a beautiful voice. And she sang Baby Mine a cappella. And it was the most incredible thing I have ever heard. So Baby Mine is just a really special song in my heart. And so I have to say thank you, Michelle and Princess Adrian and Vicky, for making Baby Mine even more special. So
it's beautiful.
Yeah. So the next song that I picked was the Casey Jr. song, and it's when the animals are being loaded up into the truck to start getting, to be moved to where they're going to perform for the circus. And it's the I'm not going to sing it, but the line, Casey Jr.'s back, Casey Jr.'s back, he's coming down, Casey's coming down the track. And as he's going up the hill, he's going, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. And then when he gets up the hill, I did. And I love that, because that's also showing that the positivity. If you set your mind to do something and you really believe it, you're going to do it. Along with that, the When I See an Elephant Fly song that are sung by the Crows. I love that song, because even though in the beginning the Crows are kind of teasing him and it's negative, and they're kind of saying, I've seen a rubber band, I've seen a this, I've seen a that, but I've never seen an elephant fly. But then they realize it's a good thing that he can fly. And it makes him, it makes Dumbo feel worthwhile. And so it turns what appeared to be a negative into a positive, which is really awesome. And the last song on the list that's actually earlier in the movie, it's called Pink Elephants on Parade. And the reason I like that is because it puts a little bit of comedy into a situation that that may not have been positive to begin with. And I won't tell you for those of you who didn't catch it and want to go back and see the movie. I won't tell you why Dumbo and Timothy's the mouse, by the way, are dreaming of pink elephants being on parade. But they're dreaming of pink elephants being on parade, and it is just so funny watching them dreaming of these pink elephants, and it's just a really sweet, really fun, really happy, part of the movie. And it's showing, if you have somebody, a good friendship like that, you have special people in your life, working together with them, you can accomplish anything. And that's really what this movie is all about, is if you're different, and we all are different in some way, but if you're different in a way that's deemed to be not so good to the other people, you find something that you can really focus on that helps you, and then you learn how, people learn how to adapt to you versus you having to change for them. So yeah. So that really wraps up why I love Dumbo, why I love these songs. And I hope that, that I'm very happy that you came to see and discover my joy of this movie. And I will also have linked in the bottom of the video the other people participating. Again, thank you, Vicky, for inviting me to join in on this collab. And thank you all for coming and joining me on this adventure. So have a wonderful day, week, or month, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye-bye for now.